Keiko's journal regarding the leadership of Naranimush, not calling it what the humans call it. Year 101 of the Eternal Universes. Things have been going incredibly slowly since the elves left in spring. Almost all of the labor this fortress can muster is going to the mining project down below, and unfortunately it really isn't getting us the metal we need so far. We've got gems for days and are absolutely drowning in stone that, unsurprisingly, isn't worth very much. But we've got little silver, even less platinum, and no gold. Darn it, we need economic materials like that to get the dwarves or the mountain homes, or really any fortress or hill our civilization has out there to move in. 25 doors are barely enough to keep the mining project going, and with the bulk of our labor force down there's not a whole lot of work that we can do in the fortress itself. I think we need to start using the metal we have at this point, because siltstone crabs aren't really bringing in the booze. Only really good thing I can say is that the mining project so far is that we have plenty of hematite and magnetite to smelt into iron. Combine that with some flux metals and we can get an armory of steel gear. Then we can think about getting a military going, or at least some guards around the fortress, but that's gonna have to wait. Right now we really just need the money, because that's what brings in the migrants, and I don't think we can afford to have another empty migrant wave like the one that didn't come with the elves.
I don't really know. Hey, bunny girl.
Sorry, what?
Sorry about that. We got some we got another caravan coming in.
Another caravan? It's not the elves again, is it?
No, pretty sure it's humans this time, actually.
Oh, okay. Let's get everything we got then. Let's see what we can trade with them.
Right, we'll get on that right away.
Greetings, and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. If I don't sound too pleased, it's because I'm having to re-record all of my dialogue for this video, so everything you're hearing from this point on was done in the editing process. Because, as I was recording footage for this video, I was talking, but my mic was picking up none of it. So, yeah, I'm not happy. But, video's gotta get made. So, we're gonna do this. So, yeah. I spent a little time off camera letting the miners do their thing, and, eventually it became summer, and the humans showed up wanting to trade, so let's see what they got, shall we? So right off the bat here, we're picking up all of this booze. Oh, that's right, they only had one thing of booze, and then the rest of it was milk, like one thing of venom and an empty bucket. Yeah, I don't think we need the milk. We can click that off. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now hopefully they'll have things to make booze with. And like a decent amount of things to make booze with, like the elves. But yeah, I'm scrolling through a lot of this. I'm not seeing much of interest, and then I come across these seeds here, and I'm thinking, wow, there's not a whole lot of seeds here we can grow underground. We have no intention of making an above ground farm, so yeah, just scrolling through a whole bunch of cloth and leather I don't need. We could use the iron anvil, but it's really expensive, and we really only have stone crafts to make with. So, yeah, I'm getting all the meat, all the fish, all the plants, all the leaves, and yeah, thread as well. Yeah, there we go. And there's nothing else really here. Like, we could buy cheeses from them, but I don't think that's in our budget. So I start looking through all of what we have to offer, and there's not a lot of siltstone crafts here to begin with. So we end up having to giving some stuff away. So yeah, let's start selecting our siltstone stuff. There we go. That we can and are willing to sell. Get all the figurines, all of the economic crafts. Try not to hand out anything that we that aren't economic crafts, other than this one crutch that's worth 1,000 for some reason. That can get sold. Don't really know why a crutch is worth 1,000, but you know, that's what they're willing to say what it's worth. We can certainly give that away. I'm pretty sure that's all we have that we're willing to give right now, other than a couple other things. These quivers that we don't really have any hunters, so it's not like we're going to use those. We can just make our own later if we need them. And yeah, there we go. There's the $1,000 crutch. I thought it was selected earlier, but apparently it was not. But yeah, we don't have enough. So, or wait, did I? Okay, I think I just went for the gamble and it worked out. Alright, that's the humans squared away. Let me see here. I think right now I want to focus on our metalsmiths. Right now, the main thing I need to see is what we have to work with. I see very few bars and a lot of coke and charcoal. Yep. Well, we have charcoal, we have cooking material, like we have, it's a bellowing bar, it looks like, and a zinc bar. But yeah, we've got we've got fuel out the dickens, so I think what we need to do is take some of this economic metal we've dug up and start making crafts with that, so that way we have something real sturdy and valuable to trade with our to trade with the dwarves from our mountain home. I think that's going to be the plan. Let's smelt some galena. Let's get some silver going. Actually... Okay, I could have sworn I remember starting with platinum, but I guess not. I guess we did some silver, then switched to platinum, then switched back to silver, and then waited for the platinum to run dry before we switched back to silver. It was like a couple days ago when I recorded this. My memory isn't perfect. Okay, yeah. I decided to set the galena to highest priority because I saw a lot of dwarves moving around and not tending the craft stations. And yeah, I wasn't pleased about that. Looks like IKEA just stole something. I'm pretty sure it's like another siltstone artifact. But we're pretty much done with the rock crafts at this point. We're trying to get metal crafts going. Yeah, scroll down a little bit. Come on, there you go. There's silver crafts. Stop doing that. Yep. Okay, so now we have stuff going. And yeah, siltstone scepter. That's what they stole. Really doesn't help when we have all our stuff still up there where the trading depot is. I might actually consider moving the depot downstairs at some point. You know, where the Kias can't get to it, but I don't know if the caravan's going to be able to get to it at that point. I don't know if wagons could go downstairs. It's a bit sussy. I don't know. Maybe I can do something with ramps. I don't know. And yeah, we're going to make cutting gems a high priority. And pretty soon, okay, a human and a quaddle are fighting. That really doesn't have anything to do with us dwarves. Although our broker kind of got caught in it a little bit. And yeah, I forgot to tell the broker to stop being at the trade depot when we were done trading with humans. That was my mistake. But he's been told to move on, so we're good. Let's see here. Just going through some uninteresting things here. Okay. What am I doing now? Because apparently we stopped making silver crafts for some reason. I guess they're being slow about melting the silver. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully they'll be a little bit quicker about smelting the silver so we can keep crafts going. Because we have a scant amount of time before the doors show up, and we want to make sure we got as much money on offer as possible. And I was curious about this stockpile for a second because I don't remember what it was, but it's just goblets. That's something I should have recalled. Which we might want to make some more, actually. I'm not seeing a whole lot there. That's a thought. Alright, so now I focused on the mining project. Some time has passed, it's now late summer, and I've decided to put a stop to silver ore cooking in favor of platinum ore cooking, because platinum's where the real money's at. And right as I go to start with platinum crafts, hey, there goes the early automata save, which means we can look forward to some caravan action soon. Right, gotta make sure it's on the highest priority so dwarves will actually do it. Then I realized I had the wrong metal prepared and had to go back and set it up again. And there we go, there's the dwarves. Right, so setting the broker to the trade depot and moving what little silver and platinum we have ready to go. So, I told the liaison to bring us some thread and some seeds, and I'm pretty sure that's all that was. And in exchange, they asked us for cheeses, which we figured we could just buy off the humans next year. So I bought up a bunch of booze, seeds, meat, fish, and a bunch of plants and fruit and leaves and such for making booze out of. Unfortunately, the metal crafts we had on us wasn't really enough to get everything, so I had to drop a lot of the seeds and really only get dimple cups since it was going to be winter soon. Might as well have a bunch of those ready to grow. And then had to cut back on some of the booze as well. If I remember correctly, I cut out all the meat and fish because honestly, we have plenty of food already. And with that, I was able to talk them into taking all our silver crafts and letting us give them the platinum ones give them to the mountain home so we can get coax some migrants our way. But we didn't really have a whole lot of platinum crafts at that time, so I wasn't expecting a whole lot. Unfortunately, we didn't get any. Like, I was expecting, 2 platinum crafts given to the mountain homes. Like, we wouldn't get a lot of migrants, but we didn't get any. And this was the third season, the third wave, that was completely empty. Your boy was not happy with that. But there was really nothing we could do at this point. There was going to be, we were up for a long winter with no migrant, with no caravan for that season. So we just had to hunker down and try to get stuff done. A couple interesting things happened during this time. We had a couple of artifacts, one of which I was really excited to actually have, displayed in our dining hall. And the reason for that was because we started getting some visitors, which didn't make sense to me at the time because I had not set up our dining hall to be a tavern. It was just a dining hall. So why were all these humans visiting us? And now they want to live here. Well, we need the help. I can't really turn them down. Guess we might as well take them. I just hope they don't mind lifting a pickaxe fairly regularly because the sooner we clear out that level, the sooner we can get other things done in the fortress. Now, I'm not showing footage of them, of the petitions they sent in to join our fortress because I didn't record them. I was kind of letting time pass because nothing was really going on. However, not very long after that, something did happen that I felt needed to be recorded. Yeah. We hit cavern. That's not a good thing. Because we have no military to deal with any beasts that roam up to our fortress from there. So I had to quickly have our dwarves seal off what cavern had already been uncovered, and then carefully edit the mining plan so that no other of these holes were dug into. At some point, once we have a military going, maybe we'll open them back up, see what we can get. Because sometimes, things down there can be profitable, and there's also really, really good soil down there. But in the state the fortress is in right now, no. That is risk we are not ready to take. And I don't remember there being really any good spots in that particular part of the cave we see. I think most of that cave is like off the screen, which sucks. But, there's definitely going to be more layers of it downstairs. Some of it's got to be useful. But, yeah, for now, we are not ready for that. We worked long and hard over the winter, smelting, crafting, and encrusting every scrap of platinum and silver we could get our stumpy dwarven hands on, just to make sure we had plenty of money by the time the inaugural spring autosave rolled around, because we knew not too long after that the elves would come on by. They didn't bring a liaison with them to talk business, which was fine by us. We were just willing to get what we could out of them and then send them on their way. However, it was what came with them that really got us happy. The migrant wave that came with them actually has some dwarves in it. A pretty sizable amount. It basically doubled our population, or what it was before those humans showed up. Which, come to think of it, we might have our human friends to thank for spreading the word, because we did get we did smooth out the dining hall after they arrived to make it look nicer. And of course, we took one of our artifacts and put it on display. So yeah, now we have a decent amount of dwarves. So we took care of our business with the elves and sent them on their way. But our good luck wasn't done coming in yet. Before I knew it, our fortress was funny internet number dwarves strong. I made a couple of jokes about this during recording that, whenever the jokes themselves were never recorded, unfortunately. So yeah, with the influx of new sources of hard labor, I started getting to work caving out some new bedrooms for all our new dwarves to live in. And to my surprise, it started getting done immediately as I was placing the stuff down. I guess with this many people, we could afford to have minor dwarves in more than one place at a time. We didn't have to have all our eggs in one basket. It was a nice feel after basically a whole year of focusing almost entirely on mining, cooking metal, and shaping it into crafts. While the new bedrooms were getting dug out, we actually got a petition from a farmers guild to have a guild hall built for them. I honestly didn't think with having our minor dwarves in like two different spots at the same time that this would get done in a reasonable time frame, and there were a couple of small, short bursts where I felt like I was waiting for things to get done, but we eventually had everything ready and set up, and the farmers guild in question was happy for to have their new guild hall, so everything worked out in that regard. As work progressed on the bedrooms, calamity struck the fortress. Snatchers. goblin thieves looking to steal up dwarven babies and children. For what end? I don't know. Maybe to make more goblins if that's how that works. All I know is that we have all of this iron and no time to smelt it in order to defend ourselves. Yeah. Things are going to get tight around here fast. But, so I hope you look forward to seeing that in the next episode. Because, yeah, I had to cut it off here. If you got this point in the video, it means the world to me, as it always does. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Farewell.